Hey guys, in today's video I want to show you the basics and how to set this up really fast. Okay, so this is the one that's it. It doesn't really matter which one from EVO you're setting up, they're all the same basic setup. Alright, so first of all, you guys don't need to charge the battery just yet. Let it die and then fully charge it to 100%. The first thing that we're going to do is actually, even before you turn it on, and actually never turn it on before you put your iPhone on it. Okay, that's because it's gonna mess up your gimbal. So number one note is don't turn it on before you put your phone on it, okay? Doesn't matter what phone you guys have. So right here, to put your phone in it, because that's the very first thing we're gonna do, is to take this, and you guys are gonna take it up a little bit, so you can slide your phone in. So the way I do that is just put my phone in there, slide that up, and then it goes in. Alright, so once it snaps in, there we go. Because what you guys are gonna do actually right now is balance things out. See how everything's out of whack? So that's why don't even bother turning on your camera just yet. And before you turn this on, you guys have to do a few adjustments. Okay, so right now the very first adjustment, okay, this is facing you. Okay, so this is facing you. Your phone's supposed to be facing you this way. Okay, so first adjustment would be actually that. Back here, you guys will see that you guys can slide this up and down. So adjust it so your phone can finally stay kind of looking at you. Once it's doing that, then you did your job. So it might not be all the way up, it might be in the middle. Okay, it might be a little bit more down for you guys, depending what phone you guys have. It doesn't matter what phone you guys have, Android, iPhone, it's gonna be different for everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this up to around there for this iPhone in particular. So there we go. The other thing you guys will notice is that your phone's going like this or like that. Okay, it might be going really out of whack. So back here, you guys will see this. This right here is what you guys have to open up so you guys can slide this. So this right here, you guys will have to slide out and in order for your iPhone not to go like this. So I'm just gonna, right now mine's actually good, so I shouldn't be doing this. It's kind of hard to calibrate it, but I'm gonna, there we go. Just move this wheel so I can pop this out and in, out and in. Okay, so mine is around there. So I'm probably gonna have to recalibrate this, which is annoying, but you guys just have to do it the one time. So right now you guys can see that it's kind of going this way, which would be wrong. We don't want it to be going like that way. It should be a little bit more straight than that. So that means this should calibrate. So I'm gonna loosen it up again, a little bit more in. So it's not a huge calibration. You guys are not supposed to push it all the way out, all the way in, just a little bit, little. In the start, you guys can do that, just get the hang of it. The more calibrated you guys get this before you turn it on, the better. Less power your motor will have to do, so less power it's gonna take up and your battery will last longer. So once that's calibrated, okay, once you guys did that, you guys can turn on your camera at this point. Okay, and then you guys can just press this bad boy right here. And there we go, so it turned it on. So the button that I pressed was this. So hold on to that until you guys see that light that blinked, and then it's on. So right now it's on. See, right now automatically it's in panoramic mode, which is good. What you guys probably want to do is mess around with the tilt. So the tilt is this right here. So just slide it up or down to adjust the tilt. That's probably the very first thing you guys want to do. So you guys will notice that panoramic mode means that the camera will move all the way there if it's looking that way, or all the way there if it's looking that way. If you guys press this button right here where it says mode, just click it one time. It's gonna stop doing that. One time. See? I'm turning it that way, my wrist that way, and it's still looking forward. So that's locking. Alright? Some people call that follow mode. Sure, why not? For sure, if you're shooting somebody, you guys will do that follow mode. And then if you click it again, It's just panoramic. So there's two basic modes, and what you guys want to do is drain out your battery before charging it back up. And that usually you guys want to do 3 times. And that's good just to keep that memory inside your battery, and it's good to cycle it up like that, because if you don't, it's just gonna last less and less each time. And as you guys can see, you guys can't take out the battery from here, right? And when you power it off, that's exactly what's gonna happen. So you just can hold that, it's gonna power off, and you guys are good to go. Do not take out your iPhone, okay, or whatever phone you guys have, before you power it off. So down here below, okay, this is where you would plug in a cable if you want to charge up your phone using this guy. I don't suggest doing that, because then you're gonna run out of battery here, okay, from your gimbal. So I just don't suggest doing it. But if you have to, I guess, might as well. Here, that's where you actually plug this thing in, the gimbal, to charge it up. So the cable that came with it is this one. So now a lot of you asked me what cable it is, and this is the cable. And that's where you plug it in. That goes to your electricity. That's it. So that's how you charge this baby up. And again, you guys want to charge it up 100%, drain it 100%, I mean up to 0% really, and then do that 3 times. And then you guys could, if you have to, you know, you don't have to cycle it every time like that. You guys could do 40%, 30%, and so on. But that's the basic setup for this gimbal. Just again, make sure not to turn it on before you have an iPhone or something on it. And those are 2 modes. That's pretty much it. This gimbal is pretty simple. There's not much to it. Right down here, you guys could put this on a tripod, for example, or there's actually a ton of stuff that you guys could hook up here, but mostly tripods and so on. So let's just go right into it. Just go into your search, okay, into your app store first of all. So let me just go to that part. So you guys should see your app store somewhere on your phone. If you guys don't, just search for it. Okay, so there's my app store. If you guys open up your app store, you guys will see down here below, there's search. So just search, type up here, okay, EVO Gimbals. Okay, and this should come up. Okay, so no matter what EVO you guys have, again, this is the same thing for all of them. It doesn't matter if it's right here, the Pro, or the other one, or the other one, does not matter. It's the same app for all of them, okay? And it's pretty much the same setup for all of them. So, don't have this turned on, okay? So that's your power saver mode. Do not put that on, okay? Just to show you again, that's my low power mode. Do not turn it on, okay? No matter if you guys do it from there or from your actual settings, don't turn it on. So you guys should have more than 20% battery. So different than my phone right now. And then we're gonna take our gimbal. So I'm gonna take one of them. Again, it doesn't matter which one it is. So it could be this guy, for example, or it could be the Pro. I'm gonna bring in the Pro in a second and then show you how to sync those up. But it's the same thing for both. Right now we have our app right here. Let me just focus in the camera a little bit. And like I always say, don't turn on your gimbals without having your phone on them. We can go into our app. So you guys want to connect to your device. So before we turn this on, let's just put it on. So right now I can turn it on. Let me just get this started. Okay. All right. So it's turned on. Let me just move this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's annoying because it has to be kind of sideways. And we're gonna put in connect your device. So it will tell you, new device found, you want to connect it to. Yup. So it's gonna automatically find your device right here, which is the Pro in this case. You're gonna put OK to microphone as well. You guys do have to do that, unless you guys don't want to sync up the microphone, but camera for sure. As you guys could see, it's extremely easy. It's gonna be the same thing for this guy right here. That's it for this video tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can write them down here in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.